So the response is, so at 70, you pay 40. R is between negative 0.3 and negative 0.7 roughly. You have 10 data points that are above. So data above the line of best fit. So above the line of best fit, that means that we under predict the data. Okay? So that means the line of best fit is an under prediction based on what the data would be. Explain what those observations have in context. Okay, we did that. That was number 9. Number 10, how many observations are on the regression line? So if you look at the line, it looks like we have 1, 2, maybe 2 points. Explain what those observations, if they exist, have in context with the question. So number 11, data points on line of best fit are exact. There's not an under or an over representation. On page 142. 142. Oh, okay, that's where we go. It says, use the same scatter plot from the previous page. Find data point A that represents the largest value of the response. Label as point A. So the largest response, there was some data point way up here. That was your biggest. We could do that. Interpret point A in the context of the question. Point A, basically if it's 32 degrees outside, you have a $55 power bill. I'd say this probably should be a heating bill. And then find the data point that represents the smallest value of the response variable. Label this point B. So it'd probably be like this point right here. Anything that's right on the line. So 12. We nailed it. Okay, it's the exact same. It's our data is exactly whatever's closest to the line of best fit. And then find the data point that represents the largest residual, worst prediction. We probably say that that's C as well. That's the worst prediction. Okay. And then find the data point that represents the smallest residual.
Not much. Good Friday. Happy Friday.
And we're just going through the homework real quick. 142. Find the data point that represents the smallest residual. This one's also got the smallest residual. Okay. And then 17 and 18. It's payroll in millions. Wins. Okay, assuming you own a baseball team, would you rather your baseball team be above or below the regression line? Okay, so 17. If you had this as your data, so it kind of looks like that. So would you rather be this value up here or this value down here? So this is pay versus win. So the more you pay, the more you win. So if you were this value, you are paying too much. Okay? You want the ideal candidate there would be is if you were below it, meaning that your average or your line of best fit, which was predicting how much you'd pay, would be exact. But like if you were one of these guys over here, you're paying the least amount of money and getting the most amount of wins out of it. So you're saving money, but winning some games. What does your scatter plot say about this subject? What feature of the scatter plot did you look at to decide? Well, it seems to be that you are winning more often than the more you win, the more you're actually paying. But there are some outliers out there. This has a weak positive correlation, something like that. Okay? All right. So we have a review that you guys can go ahead and work on. It's page 143. 143 and 144. Uh-oh, it worked up until this point. So we'll have to go with this. So page 1 to 145. And you can work on that. It's a Friday. Being this is a review. What do you say? What do you say? Thursday we will actually do this quiz. Deal? Do you guys know what Friday is next week, other than the day before?
Is it your birthday?
No. So the day before fall break for my seniors, I will tell you the Halloween story, a true story that happened to my friends and I many years ago. It's a little spooky. It's a lie. I wish it was, because it deals with ghosts. So,
Wow.
talk to me.